Hey everybody, welcome back. I am the Gerbil, and today I'm coming to you from, I gotta see if I can remember the name correctly. It is Classic Country Coffee in Cleveland, Oklahoma. I love this place because the coffee is 32 ounces. No joke, 32 ounces of delightful almond milk latte. Yes, that's how I roll. Anyway, if you are in the neighborhood, if you are passing through Oklahoma and you're going down State Highway 412 or anywhere between Oklahoma City and Tulsa, swing by. Here's just a snapshot of today's menu. My mom and I just got done eating lunch. It was fabulous, but I know that is not why you're tuned into this channel today. So let's move right on, shall we? So about a year and a half ago, I guess it was January 2023, I made a video outlining 11, that's like 1 plus the fingers I have, quality of life improvements that I was hopeful that CG would give us in 2023. And while there's so much we could talk about right now going on in the game, I thought we would re-hit that and propose some new ones. So that does mean if you agree with these things, if you would like to see this added to the game, go ahead and hit that like, hit that subscribe, share it with CGs, send it to them, spam their forums, tell them, hey, you want this also, because otherwise they won't invest in quality of improvements. Why not? Because that doesn't make money. That's why they keep adding characters. Characters encourage spending, but quality of improvement, that's rough. But the reality is, if you don't put some QOL improvements in the game, it becomes stagnant, it gets dull, and that's why the number 2 thing on this list that I posted last year was a cantina renovation. We haven't had one in 8 years, and I'm tired of looking at the same home screen. So what did I ask for? I asked for datacron management. We did not get that. We're going to re-hit that in a second. I asked for cantina renovation. We did not get that. I asked for a simmable HSTR, which, well, we kind of got that with the indoor raid, right? You could full auto that, but what we actually got was more engagement, especially now with the new Naboo raid. I asked for territory war defense auto deployment. We did not get that. I asked for advanced filters. There's 260 some odd characters in the game. We did not get that either. I asked for ship loadouts, and hallelujah, praise God Almighty, that was the one thing we did get. Yes, we got ship loadouts. Thank you. But that was something the whole community asked for. So again, we got to step up our requests here. I asked for better in-game communication. I think it's silly that we have to go outside to Reddit, to forums, to Discord to communicate with our guildmates effectively, but whatever. Did not get that. I asked for direct web store access in-game. You folks in the EU might be getting that soon, but the rest of us, no, we did not get that. I asked for Bronzium data card simming. Did not get that. And I asked for target offers, specific offers, right? Like, how many of you are already sitting like on a relic, whatever, and yet you're still being promoted in game to buy the beginner bundle with like 40 shards of Ezra or something? It's ridiculous. It's absolutely silly. It's a wasted opportunity from Capital Games' point. It's an annoyance from the consumer's point. It's something that, you know, Amazon and every other company on the internet has been doing for well over 20 years now, but CG can't get on board. And lastly, I asked for in-character voices, which we're starting to get with Jar Jar Binks. Anyway, so that's what I asked for. 1.5 out of 11. I'll take what I can get. So what would I like to see right now? What are the things that would improve the quality of the game, making it more enjoyable to play, more engaging for everybody, more welcoming to new players, to grow the community, to just compound on our happy experience? Well, number 1. Users of Hot Utils will already have this, but it's another thing you'd have to subscribe to. $10 a month. It's another tool you have to leave the game to manage the game for, which is just awkward. So I'm not suggesting that we integrate Hot Utils. I don't want to do that. I don't want to take somebody's livelihood. Hot Utils does way more than this, but what I do want at least is one button to like snapshot your mod loadouts on an account-wide level. Like, imagine before you go into the raid, you just go snapshot. That way you can move all your raids around, mods, you can do whatever you want with them, you can mix and match, and you don't have to remember the individual placements, you don't have to remember like to save an individual character loadout. And then when you're done with that raid, instead of the 20-25 minutes it takes to reset all of those, you just simply go click, revert to snapshot, and all your mods are restored back to where they were before you started playing with it. That would be so easy. I mean, just so easy, because CG already does this through Territory Wars, through Territory Battles. Both of those events and GAC, they not Territory Battles, but Territory Wars and GAC both lock in your mod positions. So why not? I mean, it's This would be just easy, and it would save every user in the game potentially an hour a week. Number 2, 8 times speed, 16 times speed, or you know what, just disable those animations. You know what I'm talking about, right? Many of you rant and rave about how slow Nisa is, despite the fact that she got sped up. Get on board with the times, folks. But I mean, come on, like Malgus and his Perpetual Retribution and other characters, they just grind away the clock, and that 5 minutes is over before you can blink, and it's game over, you time out. But if we could accelerate this a little bit better, or even just disable the animations so that you push the button, you push the next button, you push the button, you get through your battle, and you're happy. We need that. I mean, like, the time crunch is insane between Territory Wars, Conquest, Galactic Challenges, Grand Arena Champions, the Raid. Oh my goodness. We need faster in-game action. Number 3 on the list. Updated defense and pre-deployment for Territory Wars. Why can we save our rosters for GAC and update it, but for Territory Wars you actually have to leave and then rejoin, which a lot of people don't know you can do. Yes, you can do that. If you leave it and rejoin it before the cutoff, it will resync and lock in your mods and such. Why not just have an update roster button, just like GAC? And then, for that matter, why not allow us to pre-deploy our defenses instead of having to spend 15 to 30 minutes every single Territory War twice a week? Annoying, huh? Number 4, restore horizontal scroll in the store. Seriously. Right to left is a lot easier, a lot more natural on a landscape screen than vertical scrolling. Like, it takes a lot more scrolling. You have to scroll through the entire graphic before you can see what not only the item for sale is, plus the purchase price. Whereas horizontal scrolling, it was a lot faster and a lot smoother. It's also better motion for your wrist. Like, up and down leads to carpal tunnel syndrome after excessive use. Right to left does not, because it's more of an elbow. Yes, you can use your wrist, but more people will use their elbow, which is actually healthier ergonomics. Number 5, advanced filters. Still on this one. Why can I not look through my roster with advanced filters? Like, when I want to find a light side rebel Jedi tank. Who are they? There's 2, Kanan and Old Ben. Well, why does that matter? Because more and more kits are calling out specific complicated character, like, I don't know, classifications. And it's getting harder and harder with 350-ish characters in game to find those. This is, again, a very, very, very simple thing that Microsoft Excel and Apple have been doing, and many other companies, since 1970s, maybe earlier. I'm not sure. Number 6, datacron management. We still do not have right and left arrows to scroll through them. If you click on the wrong one, you have to exit and go click on the next one. Exit, click on the next one. Exit, click on the next one. We still cannot name them, just like you can name your loadouts or other things. Why can you not name these? This is ridiculous. They should be nameable. Number 7, direct messaging from guild leadership. Now, I know this one may be controversial, but I think every competitive guild out there and every guild officer in the world is going to suddenly throw up their arms and go, oh, hell yeah, why not? Right? Because, like, just this quick example here, Capital Games, note, I'm even showing you how it can be done, right? I would greatly appreciate when I log in and I get a message from my guild leader that says, hey, Jerb, don't forget today's territory battle, I need you to deploy. And I could be like, cool, close and do it. Or I could reply and say, no go, man, here's why. That could be spammed, I get, and like abused, but it could also really, really make an impact on a lot of players and improve the quality of life for the guild as a whole by helping people to remember to contribute and not let down their friends. All right, number 8, filter store by currency type. There are now, I think, 27 unique currencies in the store, which is stupid. I mean, that's just stupid. But, you know, we all love this screen where you can feel like you can scroll like until you hit the end of the internet and it's just ongoing perpetually, and yet there's 4 different currency types in here, or at least 3, I don't recall. This is dumb. Imagine it the same drop downs on the left side like it does when you're looking at your character roster, and you could just tap the currency you want and it would just take you straight to that store and show you everything available for that particular currency. Having to go back and forth between tabs, like some of these are available in multiple different locations, whether it's in the weekly shipments, the daily shipments, the guild activity. Like, that's dumb that they're all mixed up. So fix it, CG. As Arnold says, fix your game, please. Number 9. Always available Lightspeed bundles. If these were introduced to help lift up new characters and get them immediately engaged in all aspects of the game, then make it available for all new players, not just the new player who happened to log in at the right time of the year. That doesn't make any sense. It is so anti-capitalistic for a company literally named Capital Games. If you want money, you have to provide a good for them. Give them an opportunity to buy it, and they'll spend the money. Mind blown, huh? Number 10, provide us a real, authentic lock-in. I don't know how many times just in the last 2 months that my excellent, wonderful, amazing, super awesome, highly competitive guild has gone into territory wars battle, and we have indicated, do not deploy, do not battle, whatever. And then as we're preloading for the next round, and then suddenly someone deploys, even though, yes, it pops up that warning, I know, and says, hey, are you sure you want to defy the orders of your guild officer? And you have to click yes. They hit deploy, and then boom, that planet has a star, the phase ends, and you are missing 2 stars, and you are forced into the next tier. Why can we not authentically lock this? Simply say, okay, guys, we're 10 million from the star. We're cutting off your access. I mean, like, duh. All right. And the last one, sim more stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Sim more stuff. Anyway, folks, if you felt any of this was agreeable, if you really want to see these changes, tell Capital Games, talk about it on the forums, post it in the spams, fill out their surveys, like and share the video, especially that last one, like and share the video, and maybe I'll come to you from more cool locations like, I have to look at the sign again, Classic Country Coffee in Cleveland, Oklahoma. All right, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.